Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the Black Series number 2 Darth Vader from Kenobi. And as much as I was looking forward to the new Kenobi, of course, I was also looking forward to the new Vader. Is the suit that much different than the other Vader suits? No, not really. But it's another awesome Vader. Who doesn't love a good Darth Vader figure? I, for one, do. He's one of my all-time favorite Star Wars characters. So, as much as I was excited to see the new Kenobi figures, the Inquisitor figures, and everything else that we're going to get from this show, I was also just as excited to get Vader. And here he is in his packaging. This is one of the last figures in the Kenobi wave to have a window. I think it was like the first 5 have windows, maybe 6, give or take a few. And then full windowless box from there on out. So I think that starts with Ned B, to my knowledge, if I remember correctly. But he's looking good. There's his lightsaber. There's his side art. And there's some words and things on the back. And that's pretty much it for the box. A very nice looking Vader overall. Nice and large. Good sculpt on the helmet. Got all that awesome upper chest detail, his paneling, his little life support board right there in the center. Big cloth goods cape. I've always loved the dramatic size of Vader's cape. You've got his skirt part, cloth goods robes right there, and on the back, under the cape. Fully articulated head is on a ball joint. Fully articulated shoulders. Single jointed elbows, wrist joints. Waist, hips, upper thigh, double jointed knees and ankle joints. And that's pretty much it for his articulation. Of course, he also comes with his signature lightsaber, which the blade this time they cast in a more dull colored plastic. It's not quite as translucent as Darth Vader releases have been in the past. But you still have those awesome details on his hilt. The hilt looks very good. He can, of course, hold his lightsaber. And you can still, let's see. Yeah, you can still loop it on his belt. You can take the blade out. There's the little loop right here next to the emitter. And then he's got a loop on his belt right there on the side, on his left hip. And of course, the other thing I really like is he's doing the force choke gesture with his left hand. I love when they do that with a Vader figure, especially in the Black Series. I just like to get that cape kind of flared out a little bit, have his saber down. And I think he just looks so much more imposing like that. Just having his weapon down to his side, wielding the force with that other hand. It's a really good look. Overall, what do you think of this Vader though? I think it's another awesome inclusion into the Black Series line. I think it's another awesome Vader in 6-inch scale. And at this point, I mean, we have quite a bit of Vaders in Black Series. We have the original Phase 2 Vader with removable helmet from Return of the Jedi. We have the Emperor's Wrath Vader, which was a Walgreens exclusive and has removable hand. We have the Phase 3/40th Anniversary Vader, which is the A New Hope suit / Rogue One suit. We have the Empire Strikes Back suit. We have the carbonized Empire Strikes Back suit. And now we have this one from his appearance in Kenobi. Very, very similar to the A New Hope / Rogue One suit, and of course to his Revenge of the Sith suit. I still think this one's a really good look for him. And of course, for comparison, here he is next to Kenobi. Since they do meet again in the Kenobi series, it is really nice to have these two reunited in Black Series form from that iconic moment when they first met and Vader just drags Kenobi through the fire. Kenobi is no match. He has been off his game for so long. And Vader, he has just been biding his time. He has just been waiting for that moment he was going to meet Kenobi again, and he knew exactly how he was going to punish him when he did, and he most certainly did. I especially loved the parallel when Kenobi was getting healed in a bacta tank, and then Vader was back at his castle in his bacta tank, and just seeing the two of them just kind of reaching out in the Force, Kenobi remembering some of that trauma from those final moments, and Vader, of course, also reflecting on that, and then just the two just waking up together. It was just so awesome. I love the Kenobi series. I thought it was really well done, and it was a lot of fun to watch. And I can't wait for more of the figures to come out from it, especially because there was a lot of cool characters in Kenobi. Fingers crossed we get a young Leia, because she was absolutely amazing in that series. And, of course, fingers crossed we get a young Luke. And I don't think it's too much to ask for an Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru in Black Series at this point, because we know that they stay strapped and that they're ready to protect that young boy, even though they didn't quite fare well against Boba Fett so much later on in the comics, of course. But, hey, you can only do what you can do, right? Stay tuned for more Black Series reviews. Stay tuned for more RebelScum.com reviews. We have all kinds of different reviews and videos here on RebelScum.com, and we post something every single day on the website, so make sure you're going to the website every day. Check out RebelScumShop.com for some awesome swag and merch. Follow us on social media, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. And as always, may the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum. Or else Vader's gonna get you.